Okay. My target today is to teach you multiple sequence alignment and cluster for your practicals and part of bioinformatics. So these are the most core what I've retrieving protein sequence, retrieving DNA sequence. Ah, this is the most basic things. So let us try to find out sequences. So basically, you will be using the NCBI database site to retrieve sequences. I have already retrieved sequences. So I'm opening the file. I've sent you the sequence also. Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the sequences are retrieved from this NCBI site, nucleotide. Okay, like for example, I had retrieved this sequence. So this is the accession number X00414. This is the accession number. I'm simply taking this sequence. And I have what I had done. I'm opening this, going to nucleotide. I'm retrieving a nucleotide sequence. And giving the search sign. So what I'm getting, are you able to see? E. coli 5S ribosomal RNA sequence. Clear?
Yes, sir.
এই সিকোয়েন্সটাই আমি নিয়েছি, নিয়ে এখান থেকে গেলাম, I took the went to FASTA and I picked up this sequence and I pasted it over here. ঠিক আছে?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, I have done the same for Staphylococcus aureus 5S RNA sequence. I've taken the sequence and pasted it over here. I've done it same for Klebsiella pneumoniae. I've done it for Mycobacterium bovis. I've taken the sequence from Salmonella enterica. So I have taken 5 bacteria sequences, 5S RNA sequences. Now I want to align the sequence and see where are the difference. Clear? ঠিক আছে?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I go to this link, Clustal W link. I do it and I paste it এখানে paste করে দিচ্ছি. So this is the cluster site. This supports only FASTA sequence. So you have to give the sequence in FASTA. So FASTA তে দেওয়ার জন্য কি করতে হবে? এই সিকোয়েন্সটাই ফাস্টাতে রয়েছে কিন্তু it becomes too big. So what I am going to do is I'm pasting the sequence. I'm writing E. coli. And below that E. coli, I've pasted the sequence. Okay. After that, below E. coli, I'm now copying the next sequence. This is, I write S aureus. Here, তোমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছ?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
S or yes? Prep, I'm pasting a faster sequence. Next, bacteria. These are different sequence. সব organism তো it is not the same. It is different in different organisms. Clear? ঠিক আছে? Then K pneumoniae. K pneumoniae. Then I'll take the next bacteria. Mycobacterium bovis, M. bovis. These are all bacteria, bacteria. All are the bacteria 5S ribosomal sequence, the DNA sequence. Ribosomal RNA DNA sequence. Then Salmonella enterica, that is S. enterica. Typhoid. So basically, you see what I have taken all this. I'm sending it to your WhatsApp, this sequence, which I had pasted. হোয়াটসঅ্যাপটা একবার দেখতে পারো তোমরা? না ছাড়ো, বাদ দাও, পরে দেখো। এই যে শেয়ারিং করে দেখতে পাচ্ছ হোয়াটসঅ্যাপের ভেতরে হাউ দ্য থিংস আর?
Yes, sir.
So now we have taken 5 sequences and we have pasted. ঠিক আছে? We are doing now pairwise alignment. Output format Clustal. We are using DNA sequence. From instead of protein, you can do it with protein also. Now you have to execute multiple alignment. Result আসছে। Oh, এখানে I have made some mistake here. S. aureus, S. enterica, E. coli, S. aureus, K. pneumoniae, দুবার K. pneumoniae গেছে। Now let's see in the WhatsApp what I have done. Just hold on a moment. S. enterica, execute multiple alignment. Let's see. Found. Oh, acha. Wait a minute. It is not in a faster format. S. aureus এর এখানে স্পেস এসে গেছে না? There should not be any space. এখানে
তো
একটা
ওটা
ডট,
প্রোটিন সিলেক্ট করতে হবে।
না প্রোটিন না, আমরা ডিএনএ সিকোয়েন্স, এখানে ডট আসতে হবে, মানে আফটার এখানে একটা স্পেস দিয়ে দিয়েছি, বুঝতে পারলো তো? দেয়ার শুড বি নো স্পেস। এ ডট নিমোনি, এবারে প্রবলেম হবে না। এম বোভিস, এ সেন্টারিকা, ইন ফাস্টা there should not be any space. Now I'm copying this sequence and pasting it here just to see if any error is there. M bovis enterica E. coli, এটাকে ডিলিট করে দিচ্ছি। So this is essentially what I have pasted. So it is DNA, I'm using DNA sequences, not protein. Or let's do fast approximate. Execute multiple alignment. দেখেছো মাল্টিপল অ্যালাইনমেন্ট, কে নিমোনি, এস এন্টেরিকা, ই কোলাই, হ্যাঁ এই যে, আর ইউ সিইং দি স্টার্স ওভার হিয়ার?
Yes, sir.
এটা আই এম মেকিং আ প্রিন্ট, sending a PDF copy to you people. In your file, you have to paste this. Bacteria 5S ribosomal RNA sequence. আর এই যে you're seeing these stars, these indicate these are conserved conserved nucleotide. Like this G is, this G over here, this line, this G is conserved. এই যে দেখো সব জায়গায়, in all the 5 organisms, but here it is not conserved everywhere. See here there is no TT in S. TG যে আসছে এখানে নেই, TG টা নেই, ribosome it is not there. So you can see that these stars, these nucleotides are very conserved. So in the 5S ribosomal sequence you can see differences. You are able to see differences to sequence এর মধ্যে?
Yes, sir.
After aligning you are able to see it much better. You can see কোথায় কোথায় চেঞ্জেস গুলো আছে, যেরকম এই স্টার গুলো they are very conserved nucleotides, কিন্তু যেখানে স্টার নেই দেখো এইটাতে জি আছে, এখানে এ এ এ এ, শুধু এম বোভিসে it becomes G, otherwise it's all A. So on the basis of similarity and dissimilarity, what you do next is you create a phylogenetic tree. Do you remember in your first semester you had read about creation of phylogenetic tree?
Yes, sir.
So this is how we make a phylogenetic tree. Here each nucleotide is a morphological character, is equivalent to a morphological character which you are using in making those phylogenetic tree. The bootstrap arrangement, nearest neighbor, parsimony analysis, the ones which you have studied, you are using it. Here each nucleotide is a character. So similar means similarity together, dissimilar alag jagah pe. So let us try to make a phylogenetic tree. You have to select one tree menu. 5 ml is my favorite. You can use even fast tree. You can even use bootstrap. Bootstrap mane it is joint. Let's try bootstrap and execute. My job is still running. The result, because America is about to be awake, and so people are, the server becomes slow. Job is still running. It's still running. Wait for some time, it's still running. Here, the result has come. You remember this type of tree before?
Yes, sir.
So you get a philo. This is how you make a phylogenetic tree. I had told you that I will teach this later in your later semester. So this is how you make a phylogenetic tree. You can do it without ticks, but it's better to. So what you can find out is that S. enterica and K. pneumoniae, they are much more close to each other. This was it is not there. This was their most recent common ancestor. A bit far away is E. coli. E. coli and S. enterica, this is their MCR, a most common recent ancestor. And E. coli, S. enterica, and K. pneumoniae and S. aureus, this is the most common recent. Most distant from all of them is M. bovis. So you know which bacteria are much more closer to each other and which are further away from each other. You have made a evolutionary tree. করতে পারলে তো?
Yes, sir.
So this is I'll send you this picture also by WhatsApp. So this is how you make a phylogenetic tree. You retrieve DNA from the sequence, from the database. You keep them in FASTA format. You do a multiple alignment in Clustal W, and then with Clustal W, using that data, alignment data, you are making a phylogenetic tree. ঠিক আছে?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then write it down. Look at the video. কিভাবে করা রয়েছে. I have sent you even the already ওই word ফাইলটা পাঠিয়ে দিয়েছি সিকোয়েন্সে. ওখানে স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ সবকিছু লেখা রয়েছে. হ্যাঁ, আর আমি এই ছবিটা পাঠিয়ে দিচ্ছি আর আরেকটা পিডিএফ পাঠিয়ে দিচ্ছি. Then you will have everything. Just hold on before you leave. Let me send you the details first. First a picture. We have made a phylogenetic tree over here. Here's the Clustal W bacteria alignment. This, take a printout and staple it inside your lab LNB. And are you able to see this particular file? Clustal W. You have the instructions over here. This is how I pasted it in FASTA and did Clustal. These are the sequences here. This is the phylogenetic tree and this is the Clustal result. এই যে Clustal sequence. ঠিক আছে, দেখতে পাচ্ছ? This part you can paste. Paste the whole page. Clear? বুঝতে পারছো?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ঠিক আছে, তাহলে তোমরা গুড গার্ল গুড বয়ের মতন তোমরা যে অ্যাটেন্ড করেছো, হ্যাঁ, থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ ফর অ্যাটেন্ডিং। আজকে বাই বাই। তাহলে কোয়েশ্চেন্স আছে?
No, sir.
ওকে, দেন বাই বাই।
Thank you, sir.
হ্যাপি ইস্টার এগ হান্টিং।